Welcome back to Elder Kings 2, and this is the time when we finally, well, not when we finally, we have to first finish this war with House Veteran that House Lalu started. So, luckily for us, Shield will weaken them, and then she will get the truce on them. And then, after we win helping her out, then we're gonna backdoor attack them too and take all our lands. So, we're gonna double, double, double whammy and crush them out. I think they're already been beaten down because House Lalu just keeps on attacking them, attacking them, and attacking them. But yeah, that's the goal of this episode: fighting, 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 fighting. Uh, Military power. No one is strong enough to stop us. Westholder Nordic Pantheon can send an ultimatum. They have enough power for some reason. That's why we have to get rid of them. And we're in a war, so. New acquisitions. During the daily management of my realm, I have learned of several different opportunities I can pursue. Each opportunity has great potential, but realistically, I can only pursue one of them. I must determine what would ultimately give me the most value. I've heard rumors of a lost tome undiscovered. I'll get a very good book artifact. I get a weak hook on ARP in your reel, or I gain 500. Yeah, definitely. Get the money. I guess we can start at war. Since we're already in war, we're getting more money. Slipping away, my grandson A-Chain seems to have been having a difficult time at our latest feast. He sneaked out early and was not seen for the entire rest of the evening. Yeah, he can be impatient. Better than being gluttonous and shy. Pause. So now we can put this army here. And then we can start a new one here. This way we can raise our men at arms, let them grow. Although there is no way to conclusively prove it, my vassal Aaron Leneshar has brought forward evidence that Delthalil is not the son of Ashane, a commoner from Frostmere, but that he was fathered by none other than him. Delthalil Nocturnal. Oh, just as soon as he was born. Attuned, disputed heritage. No one cares. I'm lost for words. Sure, no one cares anyway what they do in their off time. Your culture has discovered our artillery spear. Do we just get it? Still studying men at arms. Good. It's gonna take 11 years, but I guess we just got our artillery spear. We have everything in early interregnum. We have all of that. We still missing some first era stuff. 22 out of 27. So it says that it's 22 out of 27, but we have everything here. So I don't know what they're talking about. But it is completely alright. Ooh, development growth will be good. Getting guilds next will probably be what we get, because I definitely want another place if I can get it. Knighthood, that can come later. Archers, we don't need crossbowmen because we have magic users. Okay, so now I can bring in the Alpha army. Raise, 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 raise. I raise all of them, and then I'll raise a local army too, just to have fodder for our actual strong units. Merge, and I'm the commander because I run this. 38,269 levies are local levies. That's too many. I don't want to bring all of them to the fight. This place, I don't even think they have. Their levies is 1,941. They have a garrison of 3,150. That's a lot. Sure, I can raise the local army. It's kind of a lot of people to be a local army. Uh, this army can be disbanded. I can bring all of them, and then we can fight. Since we do have the military, these guys are running away. So I can have them to fight. That's fine. Okay, so 4,485. You can go there. You can go there. You can go there. And then I'll send this army. That's nowhere near anything. So I'll send them there for that army. This army can go right here, and I'll just have everyone else be combined, and I'll take control of this, and then I will take their capital. Okay, let's go. Teamwork makes the dream work. A secret exposed. Although there is no way to conclusively prove it, Entelil, the son of Arpina Gabuna of Bannermist, has brought forward evidence that Haramir is not the son of Reeve Megar, the husband of my granddaughter Princess Agnata, but that it was fathered by none other than him. House Edlin, Haramir Edlin. No one cares. House Nocturnal is significant, so I'm okay with that. And we're getting 10 renowns per turn, which is good. So that means we'll be able to get more dynastic information. The time has come. My agents are in place. One of them will pay the assassin the very night the deed will happen. Another will ensure the wall is unguarded. This is the spouse of Gala. I want to marry Gala, so they have an heir to do it. Escaped unharmed. Yeah, try to kill him again. That's unfortunate. While Tumendil's ability to make friends has proven invaluable in my scheme, he is not quite as careful around others as he should be. He is too fond of dropping vague hints, as if someone were to start asking questions, there is no telling what he would divulge. 62% chance. Agent keeping silence. We don't need more scheme power. We can take a hit on the scheme power. Oh, and I definitely need to kill this guy. I'm not gonna take a chance of him being found out. What happened to my army? Did some people die? Oh, I know. Oh, no, it's not what I thought. I thought we got switched to managing a county. So I wasn't getting all my stuff. 20%. Battle of Fort Rootspire. Slaughter at Bon Malheur. Plus 20 war contribution change to plus 20. Oh, I thought we were. Oh, I guess we just won that battle. I guess they decided to fight us, which is okay. A scheme at court. My spy masters come to me with grave news. While we do not yet know who, someone is plotting to kill me. We must stop the villain behind this. I do have. I do have defenses on, so that should help me in that area. 7 months left for that. I do have to figure out. There's their army. Their army is so strong. So now that I have taken this over, 15,000 versus their army of. I'm gonna put that at 7,000, 10,000, 15,000, 21,000, and I'll put that 22,000, and then approximately 25,000 470. Put that approximately 10,000. 25,000 right here. So if I can get these guys over here, that's gonna be a long way, which is okay. How long is that gonna take? 21 months. It's gonna take 2 years. It's gonna take 4 years. Yeah, put this army. Yeah, I'm not gonna go that. I'm gonna go that route. Okay, let's start. Okay. New perk for the stewardship lifestyle. Good. Okay, what can we get? Monthly income per stress level. That might be good. But I want the honor to serve, which will be good. First, let's get total line. Mill to die for. The bird became the last thing Tenacious ever ate. Now it is unclear exactly what killed him. Great. Leash. Primary heir is dead. Now the primary heir is Claudia Crito. And I want to kill him. So let's try to murder him. Okay, so they're battling over here. So let me get into this battle. It's 18,000 now. How many people? Max 2 years. Max 13 months. Let me start off over here. Cause I definitely want to fight that, but I have to wait until my allies come in. What is this? Host exotic feast. What happened to our money? Finish the increased control and county task. How do we lose all our money? Dragon Cult. Dragon Cult is dominating. Good. Okay, so we're above our domain limit. Which one did we get? Finish local school, solitude, snow quarter, 4.5. That's expensive. Let's give away Skolvar since that's not producing anything. Can grant councils. You cannot grant a lease title. I definitely want to give that away. That's useless. Pelagia. Definitely give away Pelagia since that's not producing nearly enough money. There's Malamane Nocturnal, Son of Larpin and Dala. Yeah, why not? Wrong clicking. Pelagia. Grant 2. Melanane Nocturnal. Lordship of Pelagia. They lost quite a few battles, which is unfortunate, but Viscount Ottimo will attend a local celebration and write one, and I happen to know that he is a bit of a wine aficionado. That's good. Like, these situations shouldn't exist. My spy master come to me with a discovery. It's certain that my guest Panama is scheming against me. Let the traitor be known. Throw him in jail, whether true or not. I will not include. Yes, definitely. Okay. Great. I'm still gonna be the commander. Okay. Let's go. I should be able to beat them. Oh, we got a minus 25? I didn't expect us. My spy master's come to me with a grave news. While we do not yet know who, someone is plotting to kill my grandson, Arpin Linathalel. Oh, he's the one we imprisoned for being a kinslayer. Pause. So now we're back into army days. I'm surprised they are able to do this much damage. They must have a strong. They have a lot of war mages. Veteran pikemen, size 1. Armored horsemen, bowmen 100. Forest bandits 100. Slave hunters 100. Dunmer Oathmen 100. Heavy infantry. That's probably their strongest one. Open spellbook. Prince Eldrick. Maybe we can cast the destruction spells. Inflict wounds. Loses 60. That's something to do. Who else? What else can we? Can I raise undead horde? Summons a risen undead army. I'm not trying to give her a risen undead army. Transmute. If only I could like mass hysteria, which could be good. Exasperate. What exasperate gonna do? $30 opinion. The character's already fixed it. Casting a new one won't work. Oh, okay. I'm surprised. Wait, where are our units? Our dragons are 10. Daedra is only 100. Armored horsemen only 100. Wait, pause. Pause. Don't tell me. Our units. Nah, I have all the strong units in here. So why are we? Oh, does it just not keep the actual count? Correct. Daedra 1 of 3. Daedra 3 of 5. Warren Quotus 209 of 644. Alien Sorcerers 423 of 650. Oh, and they have a lot more. Kaguti Riders 792, 327. They have like 900 Dahmer Oathman. So it's understandable why they have so much. And they only had 18,000 regular levies. Oh, okay. So yeah, they were strong. Is no longer your food taster. Okay. Of Nemotin and Tadasa, the daughter, were slain. No, Angata. My great-granddaughter, Princess Bokuna, has been showing the sign of pregnancy for some time now, and everyone thought that her husband, Prince Windermere, was the father of the child. Now it has become clear that the real father-to-be is none other than Garariel. If only it could have stayed a secret. I'm trying to figure out how we lost so much money so fast. If only we had a useful place to put this. That's a good place to get this army. And then this will be a good place to put that army. Okay, we're missing out on a lot. Carpenatius will attend a local celebration in Right One, and I happen to know he a bit of a wine. This will be easy. That keeps on coming up. Perfect. So maybe I can forge an alliance with Reveal. So this might be the one we didn't need Tenacious Creto, but it brings us to over Lady Mertis. Yeah, this might be the fight that puts us back. It already drained our coffers by a lot, and we lost a battle, which is horrible, very horrible, but it's not the end of the world, I guess. Arranged marriage between me and Claudia. Creto will not accept. If I use a hook, you'll accept. And then I'll start wing you so you can I'll gladly accept your marriage proposal. You will be joined with my granddaughter Claudia in a holy matrimony. Perfect. Can declare wars. You can create the Duchy of Ravenscar. Where's Ravenscar at? It's gonna cost money. I'm gonna wait. Okay, so now we're in a war. They have 19,868. We have 52,000. War contribution. Carl Zeb become a strategic commander. Definitely, because we lost the war. Too many held duchies. I have Winterhold and Right One. Can designate a guardian for El Duel. Nocturnal. Yeah, our grandson. Sure. Negotiate alliances with people that we don't. Not with family members. We don't need payments. Okay, so the way I see it, reveal, offer to join the war, offer to come to the aid of an ally of your lead, for barrenness of okay, so I can't invite her to the war probably because I didn't start the war. Turns of fate have not always been to my advantage. Eldwin knows that I was cursed the day I met Eoram. Malarian Varionel, my dear little firebrand, I call on you to honor our alliance and join me in the third Leowin de Jure War for the barony of Tyrios. Where is Tyrios? I hope they know that I'm not going to get into that battle, right? Of course I'm going to accept. There's all these hostile forces. And all of my forces are weak. Army of Cragwallow. Kingdom of Chadanal. Those are hostile forces as well. They're gonna get crushed by the military. Why is this unit... Why are these guys not getting adequate? Iverstead? Let's go to Iverstead. The Dark Cave. One of the children at Court Dejeril had taken the wooden horse of a younger boy and thrown it into a nearby cave. My grandson was there and saw it all happen. A-Chain got hold of the household guards and forced Dejeril to go into the cave. Dejeril's terrified screams could be heard for several minutes before he emerged with the toy. Seems that when A-Chain thinks something the right thing to do, he won't stop until he makes it happen. Your will be done, child. Good. You should have gone in there yourself without fear. Nah. You can be stubborn. Okay, time to move this one over to a better location. It is a big army. Let's look at that. That's my army. That's another army. Ken Marcher Keflek. I need a good place that will be able to house like this one. You now control Mandul. You got 42 from occupying. Oh, okay. What about this army? Has plenty of food. We're gonna go here. Has ended. Our mission and Dulu no longer controls any land in the Tarka region. Oh, she's dead. Died from her wounds. Oh, because of the spell we cast on her. The twists and turns of fate have not always been to my advantage. Alduin knows that I was cursed the day I met Archmistress and Dulu. Today, however, that curse has been lifted. Fate has smiled upon me. Okay, war over. Now they want us to fight this all the way over here. Kingdom of Reveal, their capital is Suffering. And I do have to fight these guys. Okay, so I need my supply all the way up. My spymaster come to me with grave news. It is my great-grandson, Prince Eldrick, that is plotting against my grandson, Arpin Lenethalel. Prince Eldrick of the Pale. Well, he did kill the war for the barony of Tyrios. Ended inconclusively. Perfect. Disband all the army. Now we need to make the money back. Meddling in marriage. The loveless marriage between my rival Patrine and her leaves a tempting opportunity for me. I can now sow suspicion and distrust between the two. Patrine would be so distracted by her unraveling marriage that she would be unable to interfere with my plans. From a secret lover. I would rather frame Patrine instead. Meddling in another's unit. I like that one. Pause. Ransom. Would you let him go in return for this offer? Arpin Lenthalel. Who? Prince Eldrick of Nocturnal, your son, spymaster and court maid. Let him off the hook? No, I'm not gonna do it. He's gonna die. And we do need to make more money. That war was very expensive. My grandson Eldul hovers in a limbo between childhood and adulthood. I have taught him enough to understand the truth, and he's still young. It's not A-Chain, so he deserved to know. Where is A-Chain? Relationships. Eldul is right there. A-Chain is just... Oh, A-Chain is younger? Arana Amari has approached me, claiming she has discovered who was behind the murder of my grandson, Carvilius. She was offered to provide me with everything she knows, including names and evidence, in exchange for a favor. Nah, I really don't care about them. Ransom. To the implacable Mayor Varionel Nocturnal, Zalaran Musa is dear to me. Would you let him go in return for this offer? Oh yeah, that's fine. Except I have all these prisoners that I could use to refill my coffers. I'm not gonna kill him. I'm just gonna let him die. We still need more funds. Malarana Claudia gained the trait pregnant. Good, she's gonna bring in even more. And we get a dynasty legacy. So we got the one that we wanted that gives us the primary skill. Call house member to war for all house members. Gave more prestige when contributing to a house member's war. I like that unity. For a prestige interior, I'm gonna get unity because that's gonna be useful. And then we could get monthly my style, minute arms, counter efficiency, private army, can recruit house guard as men as arms. That would be cool to go down the warfare. But I think I was gonna do law next. No, we're not gonna do law, even though that will be good. Probably get noble veins, but I'm definitely gonna get coterie so we can get unity. Unlock. So now that should help all of us. I know of your relationship with Overlady Murders. If you wish for my silence, you will do as I say. Grows closer to forming, gets a weak hook, gains 40 distress. I'm just gonna murder you anyway. Blackmail, I accept. Then I'll kill you. The troublemaker. My great grandson Hyrie Rowan approaches me, rage in his eyes and a cat in his hand. Held by the scruff of his neck as he thrusts a cat in my face, I see that it's my dear shadow. Found this little monster amongst my things, but wasn't scratched up. Don't worry, he's just a cat. I don't see why it's gonna be 300 gold. That's way too much. If I could get rid of the cat, I'll get rid of the cat. After it hunts the mice. But our military is not strong enough. We need to max out all of them. Probably it is time for us to advance our... We can always get more spell blades, which looks like what we're going to need to do. My handsome liege, I hereby invite you to the feast at my court in Pilgrim's Rest. It will be a grand affair. Harper McGear of Broken Cape, your vassal in Pelin. Is he part of the Nocturnal Dynasty? It will be my pleasure. It's been a long time since we joined a feast. And just in case it decides to crash. Okay, I have a daughter. Acute and intelligence. Uranania. Malorana Claudia. Uh, her name could be Claudia. Deninke Haruna after Claudia. Claudia's mother, Rangela, after an ancestor, Ondi, Alphidia, Petrine, Ayla. Ayla's a good name. Holy Order Fire, Dragon Cult Companions of Jorvaskar has been called by High Priest Ordomir Drashkumir. Let's see how much it will cost, just so we can price it out. Not the culture. I was reading up on this to like hybridize the culture, and it seems like they were supposed to give the option to hybridize it somehow. Cannot, no cultural pillar change. Therefore, heritage, language, martial custom. It's your name for your new culture. Ethos, stoic is good. Bureaucratic, we're not gonna do that. Language, Aliadune. Martial custom, aesthetics, math melody, traditions. By the sword. Culinary artist could be something. Wild magic. Spellcasters of this culture are subject to wild fluctuations in their arcana, which is more cunning, which gives piety. That's nice. No cultural pillar changed. Stoic is so good, but spiritual. And then it's gonna cost a lot of prestige, and we can diverge, creating a new divergent culture. Cannot have another. I wonder what this is going to actually do. I will save it because I don't know if this is going to finally let us go into substance of math melody will be 100%. Can I in the leg over time, small changes led to large. Your culture has discovered natives of White River. Alien heritage. Yeah, that's not what I wanted to do. So I still need to figure out Alien Doom merge elite. See, that's the problem. I still need to figure out how to hybridize a culture. One way or the other, I'll figure it out. We'll have to see. But for now, at least I can work on the faith. Create new at more in faith. Okay, so here's our tenants. First, I'm going to see how much everything costs. So we have human sacrifice, which is good. Ecclesiarchy, each control holy site increases the fervor equilibrium. That's good. Pursuit of power, can use conquest castability without the required innovations. Good. Ambitious of virtue, makes content a sin. Okay, we can get another adaptive. County conversion resistance plus 30%. Infidel vassals are less likely to join independent. The size penalty, I don't care about that. Adorcism enables the seek aid of the spirit's decision. Makes the following trait virtues. Possessed with the following effects. Not really. Amberplasism is a substance leaked by some histories and is believed to be a form of chaotic creation from oblivion. Ancestor worship, prestige from level spender for newborns, maximum long round brain bonus plus 50%. That's fine. Ancestor worship. Other tenets, aniconism, The worship of graven images has blinded far too many to the divine truth. We will cast all icons out of our holy places so that our faithful will not fall into a trap. That sounds good. It costs rulers of the faith minus 20% less piety to declare holy wars. If no head of faith exists, against faiths considered hostile instead of evil, unlocks the religious champion vassal contract. Vassal contract specifies the obligation between a vassal and their lead. That's something. Makes lustful a virtue. Makes chaste a sin. All dragon cultists get a fertility of plus 25%. That would be good. Personal deities will bear a different name. Attrition taken in mountains and stuff like that. That will be reduced. We have communion. Characters may seek indulgences for their head of faith to pay gold drakes in exchange for piety. Characters who have committed criminal acts may seek indulgences to gain forgiveness for them instead. Spiritual heads of faith may excommunicate other members for their faith, make honest a virtue. That's nice. Requires head of faith doctrine. Okay, let's look at doctrines. View on gender equal, clerical tradition, theocratic. Temple holdings are leased out to their holders' realm priest, who then serves them as a theocratic vassal. Secular rulers directly control their own temple holdings and get all associated benefits. Head of faith. None. Does not have a head of faith. Fervor cannot go below 25%. No, we need a head of faith. The position of head of faith is given to a prominent clergy member. The head of faith can grant claims on landed titles to pious adherents. Head of faith can grant gold jakes to pious. Then we have a temporal. Founder of the faith and is passed on to their primary heir when they die. Both theocratic clerical traditions and a temporal head of faith. It cannot, what does this say? It cannot have both theocratic clerical tradition and temporal theocratic as part of the doctrine. Okay, so we need to take that out. We can have lay clergy, mystical birthright. The head of faith title can only be held by those with the miracle worker trait. Then we can get temporal. 25 or 26 vassals will convert. We'll get rid of the other ones. Liturgical language, Dovazul. We can get Sayesi. I don't see the point. Request a new round priest decision. Must speak Daedric to be assigned as round priest. That's an option. And then cultural identity. Cultural identity. No cultural ties. New holy sites can be established no matter the province's culture. Cultural identity. Doctrine parameter. I think this is a mod, or a mod is affecting this. Promote culture speed in counties of my faith is plus 25%. Conversion speed in counties of a different heritage minus 50. Strong cultural identity. Promote culture and speed in counties of my faith plus 50%. And then you have a communal. Conversion speed in math melody counties plus 50%. Promote culture speed in counties of my faith plus 50%. New holy sites can only be established in math melody. And then we have strong communal identity. Convergence speed in counties of different culture is minus 100%. And then we just have no cultural ties. It doesn't have to have cultural ties. Religious attitude. I don't know why that keeps on changing. Fundamentalist. Adherents of other faiths will have opinion penalties of 200%. County convergence speed plus 20%. County or other faiths are more likely to join factions. Increased danger from heresies when at low fervor. Holy sites of a straight faith are considered active. Or we can just be righteous. Adherents of other faiths will have opinion penalties of 100%. Can revoke landed titles from evil infidels without incurring tyranny. Okay, righteous And then you have pluralist. Winning a holy war with vassalized infidel rulers. Okay, so I guess pluralist is more of like fundamentalist is strictly, hey, yeah, we are these are old school Christians basically. This is this new, no, pluralist is new school Christians, and righteous is just, I don't know who to compare righteous to. Marriage type, concubines, polygamous, monogamous. Rulers, if allowed by gender law, can have up to 4 spouses. Having too few spouses will incur piety. Concubines. Characters can have only 1 spouse. Rulers, if allowed by gender law, can have up to 3 concubines. Ooh. Yeah, the concubine works better. Divorce, always allowed, of course. Bastardry. Bastard can be legitimized if their house head or dynasty head approves. Okay, that's allowed. Avunculate marriage. Marriage between cousins, aunts, nephews, and uncles, nieces is allowed. Sexual relations between cousins, aunts, nephews, and uncles, nieces will not give the incest. So that's avunculate. Unrestricted marriage. Marriage between all family members is allowed. Sexual relations between any family members will not give the incest secret. Cousin marriage. Sexual relations. We will allow this because it's already been happening, and so far there's no problems. There is no restriction in who can be married. At least one party must be landed to be married. Not really. We don't care. Crime doctrines. Male adultery. Men with the adulterer or fornicator are shunned. No. You're accepted. Female adultery, shunned. Same-sex relations, accepted. Deviancy, criminal. You can't be a deviant. Close kin is criminal. Familial is criminal. Kinslayers with the familial kinslayer trait are, or worse, are criminals in the eyes. Dynastic is criminal. I think that's the one. The dynastic kinslayer trait. Varionel has committed the sins of murdering a dynasty member. I did. Of his extended family. Did I do that? Oh man, I hope that didn't cut everything out. Adulterer, witch, master hunter, murderer, incestuous. I haven't killed any of my people. Create new abhorrent bait. I'm gonna have to change all of that back. Lay clergy, temporal, no cultural ties. Yeah, we don't have a cultural tie. Dovazul, fundamentalist, yes. Concubines, always allowed. Legitimization, no restrictions. Male adultery, accepted. Same-sex relations, accepted. Deviancy, criminal. Female, shunned. Kinslaying, close kin is criminal. And this popped up. Remind me later and I'll upgrade. Because I am using parallels. Varionel has slain a member of extended family. When? We'll do dynastic. Because all that matters is the your dynasty. Lycanthropy, shunned. Lycanthropy is accepted. Witchcraft is accepted. Slavery. Slaves can be taken from all counties after a raid. We're not going to have slavery. Slaves can only be taken from counties with a faith we consider hostile. Heritage group. Slaves can only be taken criminal. We're going to make it criminal. Because we're not going to enslave people. No slavery. They deserve it not for themselves. Everyone will be allowed to be free. So you are free to choose to live. or serve. Necromancy is accepted. Vampirism accepted as well. Clerical gender either. Clerical function can serve as commanders or Pelin. Arms control doubles the impact of the number of church holdings on the fervor equilibrium. Members of the clergy can serve as commanders or Pelin. Domain taxes, same faith, minus 3% on that. Clerical marriage allowed. Clerical gender either. Clerical appointment temporal revocable. Rulers appoint their own realm priest or court chaplain. The realm priest or court chaplain can be fired and replaced by a new appointee. Yeah, good. So we have all of that. We have all of our doctrines. Requires the doctrine pluralistic. We don't care about that. Ancestor worship, definitely. Armed pilgrimages, maybe. Characters can decide to meditate in seclusion, reducing stress and possibly gaining theological insights. Temperate of virtue, sins, gluttonous, greedy, eager reveler, famous reveler. That's terrible. Nell has sampled the intoxicating life of carousing and debauchery. Is the life of all gathering, legendary reveler. Himself nothing in is the we won't do that. Carnal exhortation makes lustful a virtue. We're not gonna make it a virtue. Children of Skyrim. We are in Skyrim, so I guess we could give it. Characters may seek indulgences. We're definitely going to do that. Communion. Ritual suicide. Nah. Contempt for the weak. Probably yes. Uses the duel to the death for a title instead of duel for a title. The interaction does not cost prestige. A victory provides piety, but every duel is to the death. Rulers with high prowess skill may pay prestige to claim titles held by other rulers. The higher the difference of prowess between the rulers, the lower the cost. Okay. +1 vassal, you need a chancellor. Rulers get for each points of prowess, +2% levy size and reinforcement 8, -2 minute arm. Contempt for the weak. Makes the following traits: hale, strong, delicate, unfit, frail, and feeble are all sins. That sounds good. Contempt for the weak. Okay, so now we can get Daedric. At least one Daedric prince worship must be accepted or added to the pantheon. Oh, so we need to go to pantheons now. Because these are the tenets. So now we need a makes forgiving of it. Polygamy, sun worship, sacred. I don't know what these are. Vows of veneration of diseases. Can decide to contract a disease. Why would that ever be? I guess they have to have it. Warmonger. A peace opinion instead of offensive war pretend. Can use conquest. Nah. Sacred witches. Makes trait occultist a virtue. Yeah, make witches a virtue, definitely. Exoterra. Children with the learning education focus may gain the wise man trait if they do well in their studies. We shall definitely allow that. Desert traditions. Divine purity. Children who are born with bad genital traits are considered impure. If we have the cultural identity or strong cultural identity to them, any child born with at least one parent not sharing the accepted heritage will be considered impure. Exaltation of pain. Nah, we're not going to do that. We're not going to be sadists. Exalt heroism. Upon reaching the level of fame, the living legend, and the level of devotion of religious icon, characters gain the saint trait. Virtues and sin can be modified by new saints. That would be nice. What we need is more dangerous choices. Sins is unfit, delicate is a sin, content is a sin, deceitful, lazy, greedy, pursuit of power. Makes might makes right requires one list. We really don't need the pursuit of power to be on here. Because we really don't need it. Convert faith in county speed and mountainous terrain. Hostile convert faith in county speed and mountainous terrain. Makes giant a virtue. Inner journey. Characters can decide to meditate in seclusion, reducing. There'll be something to get. That is definitely fitting for the religion. I definitely want to get the Daedric stuff, but I don't know how to. Children are more likely to receive and do well in intrigue education. That is good. We could do that. Living gods, county conversion resistance plus 30%. Verver cannot go below. Blessings of lycanthropy. Mendicant preachers, monasticism. Auspicious birthright. Children can rarely be born with the miracle worker trait. Makes miracle worker a mastery over undeath. Makes necromancer a virtue. Which is good. Makes lich a virtue. Let's get mastery over undeath. And in case we go to the lich route, or if anyone else goes to the lich route. Potentially increasing their stress if they fail to surpass them, or gaining piety if they are strong enough. Ritual nightmares, that's good. Mothers are less likely to die in childbirth. Children are less likely to be sickly or stillborn. Mothers and fathers gain piety when their child is born. Makes the following trait virtues. Pregnant, laid egg with the following. That is good. Sanctity of life. Vampirism must be considered criminal unless also using the 10 ancestors pantheon, in which one case vampire must be considered pragmatic. 10 ancestors pantheon. Because we have doctrines. Then we have clergy doctrines, managed doctrines, main doctrines. Right now it's not giving us an option of pantheon. Say essence. Executions are in piety instead of costing piety. Grants the raid for captive casus belli against neighboring realms. Enables the consume interaction to increase say essence, potentially gaining lifespan or traits. We will allow that. Makes the traits virtues say essence 2, say essence, and say essence 4. This is nice. We're going to do that one. Vows of squalor. Rulers can decide to make a vow of squalor, reducing their skills but increasing monthly piety. And then we have these other random things. So we can cancel that. O faith will consider you righteous. Now we can change all of these things, but we can't. I'm curious about the pantheon, so let me figure out how to do that. Okay, it seems like I cannot change it because the dragon cults do not start with the trait to have other patrons, so that's unfortunate. Maybe I can find a mod that will help me, because it should make sense if I'm creating a new faith, I should be able to create a faith where I then have the Daedra, so that shouldn't be an issue. And then there's the whole hybridizing thing, so probably there's an issue with the mods and stuff like that I will fix in the future. But that's enough for this episode, and hopefully next episode we'll have things fixed. Hopefully in next episode we'll be ready to crush House Veteran. They do have a strong army, so I would like men at arms to be completed, but we'll see how things go. Anyway, thanks for watching.